Friends, are you aware that the artisans who built the Taj Mahal became so upset with Emperor Shah Jahan that they deliberately left a massive flaw in this magnificent building? Why do many people who follow Hinduism still address it as Tejo Mahalaya today? And despite being located right on the banks of the Yamuna River, how is the foundation of this 400-year-old monument still as strong as iron today? In today's video, we will unveil some shocking mysteries surrounding the Taj Mahal, which is considered a symbol of love across the world. Mysteries that will certainly give you goosebumps. Therefore, make sure to watch this video until the very end without skipping. Friends, the construction of this tomb was started in the month of January 1632, and by the year 1653, it was completely completed. It is said that Shah Jahan poured about 320 million rupees like water to build it during that era, because of which his royal treasuries were completely emptied. To erect this incomparable structure, 20,000 workers shed their sweat continuously day and night for 21 years. Many archaeologists and experts have conducted deep research on this, and they claim that as high as this building appears above the ground, it has been dug just as deep beneath the earth. In its lower section, there are dozens of such basements and secret rooms, the paths from which connected directly to Shah Jahan's fort, from where the emperor used to slip out secretly. But it is recorded in the pages of history that those mysterious paths were closed forever during Shah Jahan's reign itself. Along with this, there are 22 such special rooms in this wonderful marvel that have been deliberately locked up. What is the truth behind those closed doors after all? Has the Taj Mahal really been erected over the structure of an ancient Hindu temple? And the biggest question, why was the burial process of Empress Mumtaz performed 3 times? Along with this, we will also learn the real truth behind that cruel order of cutting the hands of those thousands of workers who built the Taj Mahal. Before unveiling all these unsolved puzzles, let's understand the true story of the Taj Mahal's construction from the window of history. According to historical documents, in the 16th century, the Mughal ruler Shah Jahan used to love his empress, Mumtaz Mahal, boundlessly. Mumtaz was not only incomparable in appearance, but she was also Shah Jahan's chief advisor in the workings of the empire and several major political decisions. But that ill-fated time of June 1631 arrived when hardly 4 years had passed since Shah Jahan sat on the throne, when Mumtaz's health suddenly deteriorated drastically while bringing their 14th child into the world. Her delivery pain continued constantly for nearly 30 hours. In this difficult hour, Shah Jahan summoned the finest doctors and physicians from all over India to save Mumtaz's life and distributed countless wealth among the poor to pray for her well-being. Despite this, on June 17, 1631, Mumtaz Mahal left this world forever. Historians say that the death of his most beloved empress had an extremely deep and devastating impact on Shah Jahan's mind. For 7 full days, the emperor did not step out of his room, nor did he show any interest in any matter of state governance. He abandoned music, entertainment, and wearing royal clothes altogether. For the next 2 years, on every Wednesday of the week, meaning the day Mumtaz passed away, the emperor used to wear only white attire. Due to shedding constant tears, his eyesight became so weak that he was forced to wear glasses. His obsession with Mumtaz was so deep that due to grief and depression, his body began to hollow out from the inside. For instance, before this incident, there were only a handful of white hairs in his beard and mustache, which he used to pluck out and throw away himself. But within a few days of this shock, 1/3 of his beard had turned white. A time even came when he made up his mind to leave his kingship. But then he remembered that running the government is a sacred duty, which cannot be turned away from due to personal griefs. Along with this, he also had to fulfill the last wish of his late empress. In fact, before departing from this world, Mumtaz had told her husband that she had seen such a beautiful palace and garden in her dream, an equivalent of which did not exist anywhere in this entire world. She had requested that an equally unique tomb be constructed in her memory. To fulfill this very promise, Shah Jahan started searching for a place that was away from the hustle and bustle of Agra, a peaceful place. Along with this, there was also a condition that the land should be right near the Yamuna River, so that there would never be any shortage of water for irrigating the gardens in the future. Apart from this, the tomb had to be so massive that Shah Jahan could view it directly from his Agra fort, finalizing an excellent 42-acre plot of land that fulfilled all these conditions. The blueprint of the tomb was prepared. This design was largely inspired by Humayun's tomb, built in Delhi during the 1560s. Following this, its construction began in January 1632. First of all, the cleaning of that place was done, and thousands of workers were put to the task of preparing a very deep foundation. Meanwhile, until the building was completely ready to keep it hidden from the eyes of ordinary people, Shah Jahan had a massive scaffolding erected using large wooden logs and bricks. A very interesting story is famous regarding this scaffolding. It is said that when the main building was completed, the architects told the emperor that removing this brick structure would take a long time of at least 5 years. Hearing this, Shah Jahan immediately issued a decree that whichever individual tore down this scaffolding could take all the bricks used in it to their home. The result was that, driven by greed, the workers demolished that gigantic scaffolding overnight, and whoever got however many bricks took them along with them. Anyway, let's return to our main story again, as we mentioned that this building was being constructed right on the banks of the Yamuna River. Therefore, the weakening of the foundation due to dampness in the ground was considered almost certain. But Shah Jahan was stubborn that this tomb should stand firmly like a rock until doomsday. That is why he ordered his most capable engineers to find a permanent solution to this major challenge. As a result of this, the foundation of this grand structure was prepared using wood. Now a question must be rising in the minds of many of you, that how is a building standing for 400 years, resting only on wood, in a damp place by the riverbank? The answer to this is hidden in the water of the Yamuna River itself. Actually, the wood used in the foundation of this building is from a very special tree named Ebony. The nature of this wood is exactly like stones. They do not float on the surface of the water like ordinary wood, but rather sink because of being heavy. Their biggest feature is that they are never infested by termites, and the fact that makes it most special is that if ebony wood keeps getting 30 to 40% moisture constantly, it never decays or rots. The flowing water of the Yamuna River has been constantly providing that same essential moisture to this wood for centuries. For this reason, this wood is still gripping the ground with more strength than any stone today. However, nowadays, some theorists and archaeologists are worried that the water level of the Yamuna is constantly falling. If this river dries up completely in the future, the wood of the foundation will stop receiving moisture, because of which this building could fall into danger. For this very reason, work is being carried out on several projects to save the river. For your information, the foundation of this tomb and many other structures built around it were constructed using red sandstone, while shimmering white marble was used to embellish the main central building. On its walls, 40 different varieties of highly precious gemstones were inlaid. These gems were specially ordered by Shah Jahan from different corners of the world. For instance, the magnificent blue stone lapis lazuli was extracted from the mines of Afghanistan. The precious green jade stone was brought from Kashgar, China, via the Silk Road. Apart from this, turquoise stone came from Tibet, while coral was sourced from the regions of Arabia and the Red Sea. Not only this, but several rare gems were also brought from Burma, Sri Lanka, and the Blue Valley of Egypt. The most shocking part of this is that the white marble used in the main dome was brought from Makrana, Rajasthan, covering a distance of 200 miles. Some of the marble rocks were so incredibly heavy that a special type of bullock cart was constructed to transport them, which was pulled by a full team of 30 bullocks. Even then, they struggled immensely to move them forward. Thanks to this very Makrana marble, this building also displays the magic of changing its colors. Yes, this dome changes its color according to the different hours of the day. When you look at it in the morning, it appears light pink. By late evening, it turns milky white, and during a moonlit night, it appears glistening golden, shining like gold. Such a marvel happens solely due to the specific angle at which the light of the sun and the moon falls on the white marble. Friends, right beneath the white marble foundation on the side facing the river, there are 22 mysterious rooms made of red stone. However, the Archaeological Survey of India has locked the doors of these rooms forever. Today, no one knows for certain what lies hidden behind those closed doors. According to several claims, figures of Hindu deities are carved on the walls and ceiling sections of these 22 rooms. A 3-foot wide corridor passes right through the middle of these rooms, both ends of which have been walled up with bricks in such a manner that to a viewer, it looks like an ordinary wall rather than a door, so that the attention of any tourist coming there does not drift in that direction. A story is quite famous that in the year 1934, a man from Delhi tried to peer inside through a small hole present in the wall of those rooms. The sight inside blew his mind because he claimed that idols of Lord Shiva and other Hindu deities were crafted on the pillars. Along with this, he also saw large ventilators there, which were typically a part of the grand Hindu temple architecture of that era. If we believe the claims of that man, those ventilators were covered with marble stones, looking at which it was clearly felt that every effort had been made to hide the Hindu markings present there. Many local people living there also believe that this place previously used to be a highly magnificent temple of Lord Shiva, known by the name of Tejo Mahalaya. It is said that water droplets from the roof of this temple used to drip straight down onto the established shivling. The construction of this temple took place during the reign of Samudragupta, but after the invasions of the Mughals, around 36,000 Hindu temples were either destroyed or turned into Islamic religious sites by making slight changes to their structures. Many people believe that this building is also a part of that. However, how much truth lies in these claims and stories is difficult to say for certain. Another story related to the construction of this building is quite famous. It is said that when Shah Jahan issued a decree that the hands of all the workers involved in this task would be cut off so that they could never erect any other such building in the future. Rebellion brewed in the hearts of those craftsmen. To take revenge, they deliberately left a fine hole on the roof of the main dome so that rainwater would drip straight down, and Shah Jahan's dream of creating a perfect palace would never be completely fulfilled. Apart from this, it is also said that after getting the White Tomb constructed, Shah Jahan himself wanted to get an identical black-colored tomb built on the other side of the river for his own grave. But before this expensive dream of his could turn into reality, he was imprisoned by his own son, Aurangzeb, and that dream of the Black Taj remained unfulfilled forever. If you look closely at the architecture of this building, you will find that the 130-foot-high minarets erected at its four corners are not at a straight 90-degree angle. Instead, they have been deliberately constructed with a slight outward tilt. The engineering behind this is that if a severe earthquake strikes in the future, these four minarets will fall outward, and the main central building will not receive even a single scratch. This presents a wonderful example of the visionary thinking of the craftsmen of that era. Delving into the pages of history reveals that the mortal remains of Mumtaz Mahal were buried not once, but 3 separate times. After her passing, she was first laid to rest in a garden located on the banks of the Tapti River in Burhanpur. After staying there for 6 months, her remains were exhumed and brought to Agra under the supervision of the 15-year-old Prince Shah Shuja. Then, on January 8, 1632, she was buried again at a temporary location near the Yamuna River. When this grand tomb was finally completed, Mumtaz was buried for the 3rd and final time beneath the main dome. Today, this place is counted among the 7 wonders of the world and is considered the greatest symbol of love. Every year, approximately 7 to 8 million tourists from every corner of the world come to witness its grandeur, and their minds are blown seeing its beauty. So friends, if you liked these untold and mysterious stories related to the world's most famous tomb, do let us know by commenting whether you have ever visited this building or when you are planning to go. Along with this, like and share this video so that we can touch our target of 11,000 likes. For more such mysterious and exciting information, subscribe to our channel right now, and do not forget to press the bell icon at all. Thank you very much.
Friends, an important point, all claims are based on historical books and facts on the internet. Our aim is to bring you info, not to hurt or offend any religion or faith. Thank you very much for watching the video.